Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Luhya Traditions Unveiled, and here we unveil the whys and the hows of Luhya culture. I'm your host Nakimo, and I'm happy to have you all as in today's episode we look at the Luhya death and mourning practices. Let's go straight into it. Luhya death and mourning practices encompass a variety of rituals and customs that are deeply rooted in the community's cultural beliefs and values. Here's an overview of some of the essential rituals that are involved. The very first one is notification of death. When there's a death in the Luhya community, the process of notification is a crucial initial step in the mourning rituals. Here is the details on this stage. We have informing the extended family. Upon the passing on of an individual, the immediate family or close relatives take upon the responsibility of informing the extended family members. This often involves contacting family, elders, or community leaders to spread the news to a broader circle. We then have the role of family elders and leaders. Family elders or respected community leaders play a significant role in spreading the news of the death. They may be informed first and then entrusted with the responsibility of sharing the news within the community. They serve as messengers to ensure that relatives and community members are promptly notified of the loss. Another one is methods of communication. Traditionally, the notification might be done in person, via phone calls, or by sending messengers in neighboring villages or areas where family members or close relatives reside. The goal is to ensure that the news reaches all those who are connected to the deceased. Still under notification of death, we have the importance of timeliness and respect. Timely notification is considered crucial in the Luhya culture. It's a sign of respect for the deceased and ensures that relatives and community members have the opportunity to partake in mourning rituals and offer their support to the bereaved family. The notification of death within the Luhya community is a respectful and communal affair. The involvement of family elders and community leaders in sharing the news is a way to maintain traditions and to ensure that the entire community can collectively grieve and provide support to the family of the deceased. The second ritual is preparation of the body. In Luhya customs, the preparation of the body after death is a significant and respectful process. And here is a detailed explanation of the preparation of the deceased for burial. First, we have washing and dressing. The body of the deceased is carefully washed and cleansed according to Luhya traditions. This cleansing process is often performed by family members and close friends. It's a sacred and intimate act to honor the departed. We also have using traditional clothing. Once the washing is completed, the deceased is dressed in traditional clothing. These garments might include attire specific to the Luhya culture, often adorned with culturally symbolic patterns and designs. The selection of these garments is a mark of respect and relevance for the departed individual. Another one is community involvement. The preparation of the body is a communal affair with family members, friends, and sometimes community members coming together to assist in the process. The collective involvement demonstrates solidarity and support for the grieving family. Respect for the departed. The act of washing and dressing and preparing the body holds profound significance in Luhya culture. It's an expression of respect and dignity for the deceased, emphasizing the cultural values of honoring the departed soul. The washing and dressing of the deceased is in traditional clothing by the community is an emotional and sacred rite. It symbolizes the reverence and shows the collective respect of the community for the departed individual as they prepare for their final journey. The third ritual is vigil and mourning period. The vigil and mourning period in Luhya community are deeply significant in honoring the deceased and providing support to the grieving family. Let's look at this in detail. First, we have observance of mourning. Following the passing of an individual, the Luhya community initiates a mourning period that typically lasts several days. The duration may vary based on cultural or family-specific practices. Another one is vigil at the home. During the mourning period, the family and close relatives of the deceased hold a vigil at the home of the departed. The vigil is an intimate and emotional gathering where family members offer each other support and solace during the difficult time. Community support. The vigil extends beyond immediate family members as the broader community comes together to offer condolences and express support. Friends, neighbors, and community members visit the home and to pay respect, offer prayers, and provide comfort to the grieving family. Expressions of condolences. The community visitations during the mourning period involve expressions of sympathy, sharing fond memories of the deceased, and offering prayers and words of comfort to the bereaved family. Cultural and spiritual practices. Within this period, traditional cultural rites and spiritual practices may be observed. These practices vary and may include communal prayers, hymns, and or other traditional expressions of mourning and remembrance. The vigil and mourning period play a crucial role in Luhya community, fostering solidarity and support among family members and the broader community. It's a time for communal grief, shared memories, and collective solace, ensuring that the departed individual is honored with respect and dignity. The fourth ritual is funeral and burial rites. In the Luhya culture, the funeral and burial rites are pivotal events marked by specific traditions and practices. I will explain this in detail as such. Ceremonial significance. The funeral holds deep cultural significance in Luhya traditions. It is a momentous event that honors the departed and allows the community to pay their respect. Guidance by elders and leaders. During the funeral proceedings, respected elders and community leaders often play a central role. They may lead the community, offering prayers and wise counsel and words of comfort to the bereaving family and all that are present. Traditional ceremonies. The funeral is typically conducted following traditional Luhya rites and ceremonies. These rituals may include specific cultural practices, chants, and customary gestures that symbolize respect and pay homage to the departed soul. Community gathering. The funeral brings together the community. Family members, friends, and neighbors and community members gather to express condolences, share in the family's sorrow, and show support during this trying time. Laying the deceased to rest. The deceased is laid to rest in accordance with the Luhya customs. The burial process may involve specific practices such as the positioning of the deceased and the use of culturally significant items and rituals. This will vary depending on various sub-tribes and also depending on family preferences. Unity and closure. The funeral is a moment of unity and closure for the community. It provides an opportunity for collective mourning, paying respects, and bidding a final farewell to the departed individual. The funeral and burial rites within Luhya culture are deeply rooted in tradition, providing a collective platform for the community to honor the deceased and support the grieving family. The ceremony is a blend of cultural rites and spiritual guidance that help in coping with the loss and commemorating the departed soul. To the fifth ritual, which is feasting and commemoration. In Luhya tradition, following up the burial, a customary practice involves a communal gathering, often accompanied by a shared meal or feast. The post-burial gathering serves several important purposes, including honoring the departed. The feast acts as a means of honoring and paying respect to the deceased. It's a moment where the community collectively commemorates the life, achievements, and memories of the departed individual. Another purpose is support for the grieving family. This communal gathering is designed to offer support, solace, and comfort to the bereaving family members. Community members, friends, and neighbors join together to extend their condolences and provide emotional support. Sharing memories and celebrating life is another importance. The gathering is a time of sharing stories, chronicles, and memories about the life and impact of the departed person. It allows those present to celebrate the life that was lived and the positive influences that were left behind. Another importance is community unity. This event fosters community unity and togetherness. Through shared food and shared stories, it strengthens the bond between individuals, enhancing the sense of community support during a time of loss. The last one is cultural significance. The post-burial feast holds cultural significance, reflecting the community's approach to acknowledging loss while celebrating the legacy of the departed individual. In summary, the communal gatherings and feasts after the burial play a crucial role in fostering the departed, supporting the grieving family, sharing memories, and bringing the community together in the spirit of unity and commemoration. We go on to the sixth ritual, which is the period of mourning. In the Luhya culture, mourning extends beyond the funeral ceremony and includes a customary mourning period. This period serves several purposes, and these include extended time for grieving. The mourning period allows the family and close relatives to continue the grieving process after the funeral. It's a dedicated time to come to terms with the loss and find emotional healing. Another one is continued support and condolences. Throughout this period, friends and extended family and community members visit the bereaved family to offer their condolences, share words of comfort, and provide ongoing support. Another one is maintaining connections. The continuation of receiving visitors is a way to maintain connections with the broader community. It ensures that the bereaved family isn't isolated and remains connected to their support network during challenging periods. Remembering the deceased, it's a time to reflect on the life and memories of the departed individual. Sharing stories and fond memories during these visits helps keep the memory of the deceased alive. The very last one is cultural tradition. The continuation of visitation during the mourning period is a significant cultural practice in the Luhya community, emphasizing the importance of community support and solidarity during times of loss. In essence, the mourning period in Luhya culture extends beyond the funeral, allowing for continued support, reflection and remembrance of the departed individual within the embrace of the community. Seventh rituals are the customary practices. In the Luhya culture, customary practices play a vital role in handling loss and providing solace during mourning. We have chants and prayers. Elders or spiritual leaders often perform specific chants and prayers. These rituals aim to bring peace to the departed soul and offer comfort to the bereaving family. They carry cultural significance and provide a sense of spiritual support during the challenging times. Ritualistic ceremonies. There might be ceremonies performed by the elders or spiritual leaders. These ceremonies are steeped in tradition and are intended to bring sense of peace and spiritual closure to the departed, while offering emotional support to the bereaved family. Another one is cultural significance. These customary practices are deeply rooted in Luhya traditions. They offer a framework for expressing collective grief, finding solace and fostering a sense of community a sense of unity within the community. Emotional support. The performance of these rituals and ceremonies serves as a means of emotional support and guidance, providing the bereaved family with a sense of community backing during the mourning period. These customary practices, including chants, prayers, and ritualistic ceremonies, are emblematic of Luhya cultural traditions and are intended to provide spiritual comfort and emotional support to those experiencing loss. Let's look at the eighth and last rituals, and these are memorial and anniversaries. In the Luhya culture, the memory of the deceased is honored during significant anniversaries, often through memorial services and gatherings. Let's look at memorial services. Families frequently hold memorial services or gatherings on important anniversaries of the deceased's passing. These events are dedicated to commemorating the life and legacy of the departed individual. Let's look at honoring and remembering. During these memorials, family and friends gather to share stories, memories, and narratives about the deceased. It's a time to honor their life and reflect on the positive impact they had on their family and community at large. Respecting the departed. The memorial services symbolize a continued respect for the departed. They serve as a way to keep their memory alive and ensure that they are not forgotten even in their passing. Cultural tradition. These memorial events hold cultural significance within the Luhya community. They emphasize the importance of remembering and respecting those who have passed away, highlighting their lasting influence on the family and the broader community. Overall, we can say that these memorial services and gatherings are a means of paying respect and sharing memories and ensuring that the memory of the departed individual lives on in the hearts and minds of their loved ones. To sum this up, I can say that Luhya death and mourning practices serve to honor the departed, provide support to the bereaved family, and offer closure to the community. These rituals are deeply ingrained in the cultural fabric and play a vital role in coping with loss within the community. That has been it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope the episode was as informative as possible. If you have any additions or subtractions to this episode, feel free to comment in the comments below, and let's share together and add more value to the episode. Also remember to like our videos, share with your friends, and also those who have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel and let us grow together. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.